This is Yannis from Any Repair. We're usually doing repair jobs in our channel. Today we will make a review and we will evaluate a digital microscope that was given to us for evaluation and review from Endoscope. It's a Chinese manufacturer. A lot of you may have heard or may have used their digital microscopes. They have sent me an AD409pro with ES. Just this ES we want to evaluate. There are a lot of reviews in YouTube made for this AD409pro, but I think we are the first that reviewing this ES feature that is embedded with AD409pro ES microscope, digital microscope. This unique feature is very helpful for us. We have worked with this. We're surprised by its quality, its resolution, and the many usages that you may have in your own lab or on your do-it-yourself activities when you try to repair or observe or inspect some components. Let's see it and you will decide about it. So I have a static view just to see the working distance. It's a big one, you know. When I grab my soldering iron, I want to work with it. You can see that I can work and nothing can stand in my way, no microscope. You see, I can work with it easily. This is a VRAM from a GPU. You see the detail. You cannot see the detail, but I can work with it very easily. I will plug in the HDMI cable that comes in the package in order to connect it to a larger or something you want to demonstrate in a big monitor or TV. I will plug in my microscope HDMI port camera view, and you see that HDMI connection make the screen disappear. So now we have the microscope. You see my hand. I will make the power supply disappear. Okay, we have a lot of light, plenty of light. If we want to light up some things, you see the resolution. It's perfect. The resolution is very accurate, and I didn't believe that it could be so good, but it is. You know, now I'm adjusting the second light. You can see that it's very much real. You see the dust, you see the debris is a donor board, you know. It's very good. We are standing above a GPU, but the unique feature that I want to share with you is the ES feature, the endoscope feature that you will see in a minute, that is doing a lot of job for us. It pays for its money, and you can see it now. Okay, the endoscope is activated. It's a camera that can go and observe and inspect whatever you need. Now it is dark because I haven't turned on the LEDs. Now we'll turn it on, and I will go and focus manually, you see, and see that it's really good. It's fantastic. It's very useful to me. And I think it's very useful for you to... my hands are not very steady. That's why they are having a flexible stand for this. Now, look at this beauty. Check this VRAM is part of a GPU assembly. Just watch by pressing my remote control source. I will switch to my endoscope. I will show you the setup. I will show the setup right now. Okay. This is the endoscope that is standing on this flexible stand. I'm not holding anything, of course. And over the chip is the main camera. You cannot see anything because it's connected to my HDMI. Now, switch. I will switch again. You see the full screen camera view of the endoscope. Now we will switch to another view that combines the two signals to one screen. This is very helpful too, because you can align those who are doing BGA jobs and are soldering BGA chips will understand that this chip must be aligned. If you don't have an optical alignment workstation, it's not so easy in AMD cards mainly to align a VRAM chip. So with this microscope, with this feature, this endoscope camera, we can make our life easier. So you can see, you can work with a chip, and you can watch on both cameras the borders. You see the borders in the main camera, and if we want to be precise, okay, we can watch the camera, the main camera for the borders, you know, if we try to align the chip, and on the endoscope we can check the BGA alignment, which is very, very, very helpful for our job. Now, the good thing with the endoscope camera is when we have done the soldering with our hot air or something, we can inspect what we have done. We with ease, because it is a moving camera. We can go close by and check whatever we want to check. With these, we can inspect places on the board that is not very easy to inspect because of the microscope we use. It is usually vertical, so a lot of times we're taking our board, we are turning it in different angles to see something in the microscope. We cannot see it, and this is what we get with this endoscope. My hands are not very stable at the moment. Just look at the BGA GPU. Let me turn it to the wider screen. We are close the PCI Express pins, you see. That's how far the inspection camera can focus manually. It has a screw-like focus rack that can be twisted and focus manually. You see? This is a donor board, cannot be saved. It is excellent. It is an excellent tool for inspection. It's an excellent tool for helping us to align BGA arrays. Look at this dirt beneath the chip. You can of course check directly how good or how bad is a port, a USB port, the shape of it, if your hands are steady, of course, because I don't know. There is some moisture in my phone. I will check it. You see? Moisture inside the Type-C. Okay. Maybe I change my Type-C port. So, now that I was talking about, we are transferred to a workbench for working with TVs. This is a small one though, but there are a lot vast that can be placed in a workbench and be worked with. My regular microscope, we have two scopes and one Atkins Chinese microscope. They're all three of them very well. Okay, scope is exceptional, but they are not portable like that. You can see that just look at its resolution. You see where you want to focus on a scalar board and work with it. You cannot do it with a common microscope, with a stereoscopic microscope with optics. You need a digital one to be carried, or you can put a permanent microscope on a workbench, and I don't think that can be handy, because just look at it. It's very easy to be carried. You see, it's very easy to be carried. It's very easy to be placed and check things over and over. it's very easy to be placed, it's very easy to be assembled. It's only one USB plug that controls everything. It has a remote control, of course, you know, I've shown it before. It has a switch, and I can make things bigger with digital zoom. You see? Or not. It's enormous. This capacitor can be checked. Everything can be checked in this board. No doubt about it. It's very good. It's very portable. It's a lightweight one and can be carried anywhere and do your job. Do your job very accurately, and of course can be carried out with you. Can be a part of your arsenal in a bag and use it when you visit your clients, if you're doing home repairs or your corporate clients that can be supported and repair their things in their business. Now let's have a look from the overhead. This is the build. It's sturdy. It's metal. It's metal aluminum. It's not something plastic. So it is sturdy and lightweight. This is the power supply. This is the endoscope connector, and from this control, you can adjust the light. See, I think you can see. You can adjust the light. Or you can switch on off the microscope with this remote. You can do anything. You can switch the sources. You can magnify or reduce the magnification. You can control the lights. You can switch to other screen modes like picture-in-picture, or switch between the sources, the main camera and the endoscope camera. You can do recording by inserting here an SD card and record whatever you want to record and things like that that you already know. Maybe you already know from reviews from the AD409pro. And now we will check on the endoscope camera that is. I'm removing this. This is the stand. You see, it's a very flexible gooseneck style. The endoscope stands there and can be controlled. This is the endoscope. It has a light. The light can be adjusted. You see, now it's off with this switch, with this control, and have LEDs on it. It is metal. It's aluminium. Okay, it's aluminium. This aluminum build can be very handy when you're placing this one on a board close to a chip and just put there some heat. Cannot be harmed because it's aluminum. That's very good for the build of this endoscope. and all the build is flexible. It's adjustable, fully adjustable. With this screw here, you can adjust the front and the back. You see the distance between the camera and the base. It can be rotated. The screen, the monitor, can be vertical if you like. If you want to work with from a upright position, you can do it. You cannot be seated or anything different than stand up. The camera has focus. The camera has a focus. You can see this knob can focus the camera when you adjust the height, but in our job we only use a standard focus, and we are increasing or decreasing the height of the stand. Generally, it's very sturdy. I'm very pleased to have it in my arsenal, and I'm very pleased that I'm doing this review. I don't know if I helped. Conclusion: in my opinion, it is a very good digital microscope. If I was new when I was starting my lab, I would buy it. If I have someone to ensure that the quality is exceptional, the resolution is exceptional, and this endoscope camera is awesome. It's something like I wanted to have, and I didn't have it. In many videos in GPU repairs, in VRAM soldering, I had a camera installed on my workbench and watching and inspecting the BGAs from soldering or desoldering, and when I was aligning the chip, I was using my microscope camera instead of the endoscope camera. I was thinking that I must find something to use, and Adonstar made it for me. I am very pleased with this digital microscope. I'm very pleased and surprised by the sharpness and the quality of the endoscope with the adjustment on the stand that holds the endoscope camera. It's very handy on soldering BGAs. You can inspect and you can see the soldering melting or reflowing or whatever you want to see beneath the chip. It's very good, it's very handy, and I think you must buy something like that if you don't, if you can afford, of course, and if you don't have a microscope. It's a multi-tool. It's not just a digital microscope, because you can adjust two screens, picture-in-picture, to two sources, picture-in-picture in a screen. You can see an enormous magnification when you just plug the HDMI port in a TV or a screen or something like that. You can do your recordings, you can do anything you like, you can teach with it. We will use it in our seminars, of course, and I think it's a great tool. If you like this review, consider like and subscribe. It will help us grow. Thank you.